In less than a year or so, Chinese saw it. They what? Who is doing this? They say one African, blah blah. Where is from? Kenya? They say he's from Kenya. You know. So I was under that umbrella. Chinese came in. Chinese put money down. My brother, within 6 months, we were all over Beijing. My status changed. You know, people were looking from afar before it. Then I haven't gone to Nigeria yet. People still see him as another African person. So I was able to help myself to stand, you know. To cut the long story short, before I left Beijing, this magazine became so big. Airlines, we were in the airlines were paying. We had contracts from Ethiopia Airlines, Angola Airlines, Zimbabwe Airlines, Hainan Airlines, Max Line, the shipping conglomerate Max Line. They gave us, and so many, and so many. Okay. So then I sustained. You know, this magazine lasted for 10 good years, brother. 10 good years it lasted. We celebrated our 10 years anniversary some time ago, and we hosted events. Before you know it, I became a name. Lance Freak became a name. I myself became a name. Now, when I tell people I didn't make a lot of money in China, money like as in, Nigerians will say, yeah, you don't hammer. That guy don't hammer. No, no, no. We don't hammer nothing. But what happened was we were able to build a name. I was able to build a career that has lasted today and is still helping me. I'm in Nigeria I've been in Nigeria now since 2019. Every penny I spend in Nigeria comes from China till tomorrow. I don't have nobody here doing me any business. Till tomorrow, people still call me right here. I am in Nigeria and make little token offers. I used to pay bills, you know, and so many things. If not because of the virus, event corporations, ministries, embassy, they still link up one or two assignments that I still do, even though I have not been on ground. So to cut a long story, this is how Lens Africa was born.
Thank
Okay.
you very much,
And in the
brother.
process, I
Yeah,
wrote
yeah.
a lot of books. I wrote in the process. I also had I have time to write, do one or two books. This one, this book, the one that you saw online, was written in one of those my days of experience when I was passing through some hard time. I took my time from the challenging experience I had. I see the people. So I was able to put this through. So my brother, that's it. That's it. That is Len Shafrick and Njoku SaintJerry. So much happened, man. So much happened.
That is really
Okay,
interesting. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah,
I didn't tell you one. I didn't tell you one.
please go.
So, a what was Len Shafrick doing? This Len Shafrick, what was he doing? That shocker I had from Nigerian that had made the Chinese to characterize every black person, every African person as a thief, wretched, and their government corrupt, and everything about them in the negative. So when I came on board, mind you, I said I started with a camera. Okay. In that camera session, I was making little documentary of every event of Africans, individuals, groups, countries at that, okay, camera session. So when this Lens Free came on board, I have to make it a platform to tell a different story. Say, Chinese people, those images you see about us, they are all wrong. We are not thieves. We are not miserable, wretched people. We are not as poor. We are not drug addicts, shit dealers, crack. We are not all that. We are not. Do you know, my brother, PLA, the Chinese, the military triangle, they contact me. When there is any issue that has to do with China and the world, they sent me articles, special articles that we published. You know, the Ministry of a lot of ministries, the Ministry of Culture and all that information. They contact. I attended private meetings. They want to talk to this African that is doing it. They say, "Do you mean these Africans are here?" I said, "Of course." They say, "But where did all these girls, all these front cover model, where did they come from? Are they? Did you bring them from Africa?" I said, "No. Every person in this magazine, they are here in China. They are here in China." I said, "But why didn't we see them? How come we never see them?" I said, "Yes, because nobody ever look out for them. People only look out for these criminals." So little by little, I begin to come out as a Nigerian. I said, the guy, that guy is a Nigerian. I said, "No, he's not a Nigerian. He's from Congo." So I'm saying he's from Ghana. So now I begin to come to Nigeria, visiting Nigeria embassy, little by little, little by little. I came to Nigeria embassy when I was already established. So Nigeria opened the door very big. We can talk, we can relate. I begin to talk about Nigeria, talk about other Africans, tell the Chinese, this is who we are. We are not those boys in the street stealing and robbing you. Those guys, they are different individuals. And they begin to buy this story from us. Yes, there are two types of Africans. They are the intellectuals. They are the business. They are these offscorings of the society whom have chosen to be a dirt. Okay, they begin to see all this. Then, in that process, I launched an exhibition. Remember that photograph I told you? I now did a documentary exhibition, a very big one, of Africans, how they started in China, how they started, some of them started playing music. I was a drummer. In those days in the club, I joined another musical group. So I used to play the djembe drum, and I was earning some money from that. I earned money through so many things, my brother, in just not to be in that shit tag of Nigerians. So I look out for a lot of things to do, and I did them. From there, so when I used to play drums in the clubs, all that, I put them together, and I did a very big exhibition that brought Africans, Nigerian, Chinese. In fact, the Chinese paid for the hall for the whole week. So the exhibition was big. From that exhibition, I shoot up to AU level, African Union. African Union have been adopted, so many things. Just like my brother, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Thank you very much for
Before
that.
that, Africa,
Yeah.
I
Okay, now.
won.
Uh,
Okay, sorry,
it,
it's a
no, no,
long
no, no.
story.
It's important. Okay, but
Yeah.
anyway, since you stop there, you see, it's very important. The journey, your journey, no, is very, very important for Nigerians and also for Africans, no. In that, unfortunately, we just have these few people who go
Uh,
there and they spoil the image of Nigeria. And when somebody is talking, they appear as if that is how Nigerians are. But it is not. I can't say they are not Nigerians. They are Nigerian, but they do not represent us. Like
no, no.
you have actually experimented with your own life experience, no? Because we can't
Yeah.
say those are not Nigeria, but those Nigeria do not also represent us. But anyway, let me leave you there so I can ask you the question I want to ask you. Did you
Uh,
have the chance to talk to some of these boys? Because usually they are boys, maybe there are also girls in there, no? Who are trying to do
of course,
everything to make
of,
money, including
of
all sort
course,
of criminality. Are you
of course,
understanding their why?
of course. I did. That was my job. That was what I did. I traveled around China. I went to hotels where some of our girls are taking up residence and doing prostitution. I went to some of them. I come in as a client and we sit down and I ask questions. My sister, you need to see the conditions some of these girls were living in. My man, it was pathetic. 4 or 5 girls in one small room, one bulb, and now look at Chinese that see you with a lot of respect. and now they see you this cheap, and you've made yourself this cheap. My sister, what happened? How did you come to this, man? I say, you know, I have to survive. There's no work, there's no this. So how much do you make in a day? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 200, 300 kwai. 300 kwai used to be equivalent of about $50. So wow, that's a lot of money. So what is your intention? Say, I make money. If I'm able to save up money, I do business, I go back home. That's for the ladies. For the men, I came across, man, do you know I came across graduates, lawyers, engineers. There was this particular young man, electrical engineering from Futo. I took him in. Man, you are not fit for this street, man. You are not. Look at you. I can't find him now anymore. I think what I did first thing was to help him back. I created a document for him, did a lot of things, help him to get a teaching job there, just for him to get out of that circle. Then he became so grateful. From there, he was able to just take himself out of that circle of this Nigerian with this negative tag. From there, he was able to help himself back on food to get with the Chinese. I think he get he married one of them or so. I don't know. A lot of them were fortunate from that meeting. They disconnected from that circle, and today most of them have left China. Some are in Australia, some are in Canada, some in UK. They remain grateful.